Hi everyone, it's Katherine Skaggs, and it is July 22nd, 2025. We're right here close to the new moon, and I am here to bring you more information about that through a Mythical Goddess Tarot reading. So it's good to see you here. I haven't been on in a little bit. So I want to talk a little bit. I did post a Soul and Star Currents post yesterday. And that is very much about the readings I'm doing now, bringing in not only the stars, but also soul energy, cosmic energy, reflecting what's going on in our lives, not only on a astrological level, but on a soul expansion level. We are moving through many different energies right now to awaken the new human and the new earth, our 5D reality. You may be feeling that through a shedding of the old or the pressure to let go of things that no longer serve you. So with this new moon energy, some of what I know is that there's a powerful soul convergence. That's solar courage, remembrance coming in, and the opportunity for divine sovereignty. Not a power over anyone, but a power within yourself to trust your soul voice, that inner knowing connected to your divinity, and returning to that sovereignty that connects you to your higher self. So these energies are shifting and opening light into our consciousness, into our world, even though it looks like a shit show out there. So we've got Sirius rising coming in, getting ready for the 8-8 energy that is bringing back the temples of Sirius, opening up the energies to Egypt, and expanding our soul currents. So, what do the Mythical Goddess Tarot goddesses want to tell us today about how to manage the challenges going on with this new moon energy, how to take advantage of the expansion and the support we have on a soul level, and what kind of honesty we need, how we let go of ego and come back to essence. So, I'm only going to do probably a 5-card spread and bring you the energy that's most important. If I need to pull a few more cards, I'll do that. A lot of times I do a 15-card spread, but we're going to keep it a little shorter and see what we have to say. Oh, what do we have to do with this new moon? As we start off and enter into this energy, we've got a fire card, the self-destruction card. It's a negative card, but it tells me that as we move into this energy, the fire of this solar new moon energy is bringing in this light to clear us of everything that we use to turn against us. So any ways that are old unconscious habits or old habits, ways of being that we don't love ourselves, the fire and the energy of this moon is coming through to clear out the ego and the wounds, to tell us, it's time to let go of what no longer serves us. That we may be walking into this moon feeling a little beat up, and yet the energy of this moon is to initiate us through fire. It's to take us out of self-betrayal, to expand us into our hearts, to bring us into heart coherence that allows us to let go of anything or anyone or any situations that beat us up. So it's time to connect to that fire of this moon. Yeah, the moon has fire. Really, it's reflecting that here right now. And it's telling us that we need to pay attention to any ways that we're feeling wounded, any ways we're feeling in conflict or self-destructive, and go within our hearts, go within those quiet places on this moon, and know that it's a time for new beginnings. All right, that's what the new moons are all about. And this Leo new moon is the best part of it is about moving into an expansion of the heart, finding resonance in the heart. So in the big picture, we have another fire card, which is interesting. We've got the centering card. This original painting is known as Dreamweaver. If you notice, she is focused in the light. This is a very powerful card of new beginnings. It's Aries energy with Mercury. It's saying go within in the big picture. Focus on the light. There's magic all around as you are centered in the light. Do not get distracted in the negativity going on in the world. Do not get distracted by all the wailing and all the moaning and all the duality. We're being called to let that go And the only way to really do that is to refocus in unity, in light, to find heart coherence, to find resonance. In resonance, the magic brings healing. In the quiet, in the still point of the focus in the light, we come to a place of healing as we return to resonance. That's what our big picture is. Oh my gosh. I swear, I shuffled and shuffled, and we've got 3 out of 5 cards are fire so far. I don't know what the other 2 are. So, what are our challenges? Some of what I wrote in the Soul and Star Currents reading for this new moon is that it's about being honest and courageous to face our shadows, to be able to look at the core shadow aspects that create our challenges in this world, that are from everything that's arising in this lunar portal. So this ego versus essence, this Leo energy can either illuminate the soul or inflate our ego, our persona. So it's time to move to integrity. That's what this challenge card says. It's about inviting your soul essence to step forward rather than being stuck in an identity or a mask of your own self-importance that's born out of ego. It's also a time for radical self-responsibility, aligning with your soul, aligning with the integrity of your true essence and not just the outer reality. That any fear around the outer world, whether you're okay or not, is beckoning you to go back to that place of centering. That this is about integrity from heaven to earth, from soul to person to human. That you are being invited into an initiation of sorts to come back to integrity, to trust your inner voice, to find your inner voice, your inner pulse. And believe me, this heart coherence thing that I'm mentioning is the path that will lead you back to soul coherence. If you're trying to figure it out in your head, guess what? You got to drop into your heart. That's where you're going to know what is truly in integrity with your higher soul self, and to know that that is how you're operating rather than in fear. All right. So, what is our action in this new moon? It's not only to burn away the things that do not take us into our essence, to burn away the falsehoods, the lies, the things that separate us from source. It's also to go into an Aquarian energy with the crone of wind. She represents wisdom. She is the wisdom of the higher mind, the creative mind, the one that is connected to source, not ego. And she's the wise woman. She has the eagle-headed woman here with an egg in her hand. And being in the action, she says, you hold the seeds for your future. It's time for you to work with this Aquarian energy that is of this age that we've moved in, this era, and vision a new way of being personally and collectively. Step into being the visionary that is born of unity rather than division. This is the only way to heal the schism that we have going on right now, is to move into a unified, heart-centered field that your mind can connect to from the highest sense of source, to see more clearly, to see beyond the illusions and the lies. So how does that work in your life? What do you need to hear and know from your higher self that helps you plant seeds of a new life that is born of unity? All right. Okay. Outcome as we move through this moon time into the next month or more, we have Lilith. Lilith is here with her Aries energy. She's naked and has her wings. She's an ancient Sumerian goddess. And she says, as we burn away the ego, as we get centered in the light, as we become in integrity between our inner self and our outer expression, as we vision a new future, we take our power back. This is the energy of the times. Restoration of equality, of male and female united in a union, not just gender, but vibrationally, energetically. We come back to an energy that is about freedom. It is about equality. It is about union. That It's about sovereignty, that no one has power over another person, that we are connected to our inner voice, our inner source of light, that is a unified energy. It is an honest energy. And this is where we're headed as we shed all the old egoic ways of being, as we come to heart. That not only do we come to heart, but spiritually we come to where we can embody that higher self into our physical self. Lilith, being the ancient Sumerian goddess that she was the first wife of Adam. Oh, yeah, she was born equally out of the same substance. Yet, when he didn't want to play fair anymore, when the patriarchy started to express, she said, God, I got to get out of here. He's not playing fair. So she was given talons and wings and flew away. And that's when the feminine started to be demonized many, many moons ago. So we are coming back to reclaiming the ferocity and the love of the feminine so that we can wake up the divine masculine and come into true unity. So I hope this gives you a little bit of an inspiration that it's time to let go of all the things that keep you in destruction or that are harmful, that this is to burn away the ego and the sense of less than, that it's time to be centered in the light, and that's where the magic lives, that's where new beginnings and healing lives. That our lesson and our opportunity is to come fully into integrity through that centering in the light to ourselves. That it's time to be the visionary, to be a forward-thinking creative, and to come back to our power is the promise. So I hope this gives you a little inspiration for this new moon energy, to use it as a place of new beginnings that bring you into your equality, your worthiness, that light within you that is alive and well and is ready to express. This is Katherine Skaggs on the Mythical Goddess Trail. I hope you have a great day.